an online auction, Facebook Marketplace, and a yard sale. And about $150 to $200. You're not going to believe what I ended up with. This is every comic book hunter's dream. Check this out right after the intro. Hey, what's going on, you wonderful weirdos? I'm Pocan Joe, and as always, super grateful that you're here. I did a online auction over at Metaphorical. He does auctions every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. And there's a gentleman on there named Rob, and I bought some stuff from him. So let's go over that first out of everything here. And this was a mystery pool box. I believe it was, I want to say it was about, I don't know, $75 for 2 pulls. I think it was this particular night. He does things like that all the time. The first thing I picked up was Amazing Spider-Man number 700. Right, clean too. Like he sells. I bought from him before. He sells a clean comic book in nice Mylar and the good backers, right? Not the garbage backers. And then also Bozeman cover for Spawn number 311. Both of them, the black and white, and the color. That's cool. Yeah, I would say I got my value out of that one. Next, went to my American Legion post, and they were having a yard sale. And in the yard sale, a couple of the dealers were actually selling comic books. And I was like, well, it just so happens I like comic books. I'm kind of digging through. And most of this was just flash buy. And what I mean by flash buy is you hear or see things on like, Key Collector app, CLZ, whatever comic book they're kind of promoting the cover of. Saw a lot of that kind of stuff. So for $14, I got Fantastic Four number 272, first appearance of Nathan Richards, and then of course 273 as well. I don't much like this, putting 2 comic books into one kind of chintzy Mylar bag, but for the most part, I mean, it's a yard sale, so my expectations are not really that high. But they're clean copies. I mean, they're not dirty, no markings, no writing on them. I don't really see a couple of spine ticks on them, but no major dog ears or anything like that. And for, $14, I figured why not? So I picked those up. We'll get those transferred into something a little bit cleaner. Let's see here. Also on there, this was a weird one for me because I've seen this cover like everywhere. It was hot for like a second. And that was Batman number 412. Right, we've seen that kind of floating around. If you're in the comic book community, for a while there, everybody thought that like this was the first appearance of Punchline, and that was denounced. So yeah, for $3 for something that looks familiar, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up. All right, let's see here. Another one I picked up. Again, same concept with this one. This was a Guardians of the Galaxy number 13, first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, what did I spend on this one? Oh, $7. So, again, a book that was hot for like a second and then kind of died out, the hype of it. But it was just super cool to actually be able to see it. So I went ahead and picked it up. Next, anytime I see this book, I always pick it up. And that's Dazzler number 1. I spent $12 on this one. And that's just a cool cover. Like, I like that cover. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And then for $15, I picked up the oldest Daredevil that I have in my collection. And that's Daredevil number 25 from Volume 1. First appearance of the Leapfrog. I was surprised that this didn't have a backer or something on it. And it's in bad condition. Like, there's some writing. I don't know what's going on with Daredevil's mouth right there. It's some ticks and stuff on the side of it. This was one of those judgment ways where I'm like, am I going to see a book from Daredevil Volume 1, in that prime storytelling? Am I going to get that for $15 at any time? So, the saying, everybody says it, low grade's better than no grade. I always say low grade's better than no grade if it's at the right price. And I made that determination that this was at the right price. And I'm not a huge collector of Daredevil. It's not really in my collection. A lot of this isn't, actually. And we'll talk about that in a second. So the next one was an absolute every comic book hunter's dream. I'm not even kidding. Comment down below if you agree with this. So what happened is As you know, I have the Evil Layer projects and builds channel now. We had to move all the stuff over to there. That link will be up here if you want to check out some of the things. We just made a prosthetic finger. And I was buying like a pallet of stuff. So, but at auctions and stuff, if they can't sell everything at a local farm auction, generally they'll clump a bunch of stuff together, put a really low price on it. And but the deal is you have to take all the stuff that's being advertised there. And on this one had some copper piping, some aluminum piping, things I can use in the Evil Layer. And then there was just like a couple boxes that were really like taped down and taped up, and they looked newer. So I was like, maybe there's some computer chips or something, and I don't know. I'll go ahead and get it. And the deal is, you buy it, you take it all. So I'm sitting there going through the copper, separating everything, and I cracked the boxes open, and I got this. And in one of the boxes had a bunch of Popular Mechanics, National Geographic type stuff. Popular Mechanics was old stuff. I really enjoy that. But then there was this stuff, like kind of down at the bottom. And it really confused me because it's a lot of modern stuff. And again, it doesn't really fit in my collection. So we'll just go ahead and start off with right there. Yeah, this kind of stuff was there. And Mylar too, like clean. Kate Bishop, you know, her ongoing series of Hawkeye #1. That's hot right now as of this video. Next, two things dealing with Riri Williams, Invincible Iron Man #9 and #7. Right? Cameo and full appearance. I don't get all this terminology now, but whatever. There you go. There they are. Right? To satisfy any verbiage out there, there's her first two. So that was again, I see the stuff. I don't really collect it, so I picked it up. Next, Totally Awesome Hulk #1. I believe Amadeus Cho is a fan favorite out there. If he's a favorite of yours, let me know in the comments down below. I just ended up with this stuff. It's amazing. So yeah, super cool to get that. Next, Howard the Duck #1. First appearance of Gwenpool. Right? Again, a character I know about her. She's kind of like the female version of Deadpool. She knows she's in a comic book, and she's a comic book nerd on top of it. So I thought that was funny. America #1, first ongoing series for America Chavez. Yeah. Next, some more Kate Bishop goodness. We got Hawkeye 1 and 2. We got her original appearances, cameo in full again, I guess. Apparently this person kind of knew what they were digging for out there. How it ended up in a lost lot from an auction, I don't know. And then the piece de resistance and the whole thing, and I just thought this was amazing, was Amazing Spider-Man #298. First appearance of Eddie Brock. Wow. Right? Like, this is one of those covers you often see slabbed and on the back of a YouTuber's wall, and here it is in my hand in its raw condition. So yeah. Alright. So that's what I picked up. And honestly, I don't know what to do with this stuff. This is where you come in handy. What should I do with these? Should I put them in an auction? Should I sell them on eBay? Should I keep them? Let me know what you think. Because again, this is kind of outside of my normal personal collection stuff. And yeah, I could probably create another dollar auction through my auction site and sell it there. Or honestly, I don't know. Let me know down below what you think I should do with these. You know, and we'll see what we can do with them. I definitely want to know. All right, guys, I got nothing else. This is a quick Halloween haul for you. Right now, some kids are going to be running up and down the road here begging for food, because that's what kids do during this time of year. So if anybody in my neighborhood is watching this, if your kids come over to the Evil Layer, everybody knows the Evil Layer in this neighborhood, if they come over and they're dressed up like a villain, a comic book villain, you get the good candy. If not, then you're going to get the suckers and the hard candy that I can't eat because I'm getting old. All right, guys, I got nothing else. I got to get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.